In this fascinating video, we explore the wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi, a legendary Japanese swordsman and ronin through his famous work Dokkodo, or the Path of Aloneness. Written a week before his death in 1645, this text captures Musashi's final thoughts on life. These teachings help us understand how to be disciplined, strong, and resilient. Musashi's advice is not just for sword fighters, it also shows us how to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Principle number 1, accept everything just the way it is. Accept things as they are and find a different strategy instead of getting frustrated. When we are emotional, we can't find solutions. Don't expect everything to go smoothly. Find stability within yourself that can't be shaken by the external world. Principle number 2, do not seek pleasure for pleasure's sake. The goal should be lasting achievement, not just temporary pleasure. As Aristotle said, a person who can't control themselves is not truly free. Principle number 3, do not depend on a partial feeling. Treat both success and failure as temporary. Don't let them control you. Principle number 4, think lightly of ourselves and deeply of the world. Thinking lightly of ourselves doesn't mean we are not valuable. It means we should think about how we can make the world better. If we can't do good, we shouldn't cause harm. Principle number 5, don't be attached to desires. What we want is often just an illusion. When we are not obsessed with our desires, we start to enjoy the journey more than the destination. Principle number 6, do not regret your past deeds. Mistakes hurt, but not as much as doing nothing or missing out on opportunities. Nobody is perfect and you can't change the past. Instead of feeling bad about mistakes, learn from them. This idea was very important to Musashi, who spent his life learning martial arts. In sword fighting and other sports, you often face failure. Success comes from learning from these failures and moving on. In general, mistakes are a part of life and each one teaches you something. Instead of thinking things happen to you, think of them happening for you, to teach you lessons. One way to stop regretting is to look at something you did that you feel bad about. Promise yourself it won't happen again and make a plan to prevent it. Principle number 7, never be jealous. Jealousy is like a garden with beautiful flowers but bad vibes ruining everything. It stops our growth because we focus on what others have instead of our own potential. Principle number 8, don't be sad because of separation. Loss and change are part of life. Instead of being sad, reflect on the lessons and happiness each relationship brought. This doesn't mean we can't be hurt, but we should see loss as a chance to learn and grow. Principle number 9, resentment and complaints are inappropriate. Resentment is like carrying heavy rocks in our backpack. It drains our energy and ruins relationships. Complaining makes us overlook the lessons problems can teach us. Letting go of resentment and complaints helps us improve our situation and bring harmony to our lives. Principle number 10, don't be guided by lust and love. Think about our deep emotions and step back from them. Love wisely and with consideration for ourselves and others. Principle number 11, have no preferences. Being open and flexible allows us to enjoy life instead of being fixated on what we want. Principle number 12, be indifferent to where we live. Learn to be happy in any environment. Happiness comes from within, not from our surroundings. Find beauty and peace even in the worst places. Principle number 13, don't pursue the taste of good food. Enjoy the simplest pleasures. External events are not as important as the internal joy we have. Principle number 14, don't hold on to unnecessary possessions. Carrying unnecessary things weighs us down. Keep only what you need. Principle number 15, don't follow customary beliefs blindly. Create your own path through reflection and values. Don't just follow the path set by others. Principle number 16, don't collect unnecessary weapons. Keep only what is truly useful. Don't pack too much, whether it's relationships or knowledge. Declutter your surroundings and mental space. Principle number 17, don't fear death. Recognize that our time is limited. Make the best use of it by having good laughs, good connections, and good learning experiences. Principle number 18, Don't seek too many possessions for old age. Don't hoard too many things. Prepare for old age with moderation. Invest in growth and good relationships as they sustain us in our later years. Principle number 19. Respect Buddha and God without depending on their help. Rely on yourself to solve problems. Seek guidance but take action to improve your life. Principle number 20. Preserve your honor. Live by your values even when others think you are crazy. Do the right thing even when no one is watching. True wealth is in the richness of your character. Principle number 21. Never stray from the way. Stay true to your path and principles, even when faced with difficulties. This builds inner strength, resilience, and integrity. The greatest achievement is not defeating others, but mastering ourselves to become the best version of ourselves. True happiness and fulfillment come from internal mastery. As we end our exploration of Miyamoto Musashi's teachings, let's reflect on his wisdom. The path of the loner is not just for swordsmen. It is a way of life that encourages us to embrace solitude, be disciplined, and forge our unique path to greatness. Musashi's words remind us to remain steadfast, determined, and open to life's lessons. Whether facing challenges or seeking personal growth, these principles provide the strength, resilience, and clarity needed to overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. Carry Musashi's legacy forward by embodying discipline, perseverance, and self-awareness in your daily life. Embrace the path of the loner, for it is in our thoughts and actions that we discover our inner strength and unlock our full potential. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. Until next time, may the wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi guide you toward a life of purpose, fulfillment, and inner peace. Please send this to a friend in need if you find it helpful, and let us know which principle you like the most in here. Thank you.